Good morning. Welcome to the Option Today Volatility Report. I'm Mark Sebastian. Reminder, none of this should be considered as investment advice. This is for education purposes only. Consult your financial professional. Options have risk. Reminder, hey, we're going to put out one more reminder today. We have a webinar tomorrow on calendar. Diagonal trading should be a good one. And make sure you're checking out our blog every day. Go to optionpit.com/blog, and you can read all about the calendar conundrum with triple Qs. So I love the calendar conundrum with Qs. That's got a little bit of forget what that's called. But anyway, you got the market.
Alliteration.
And Valiant up a little bit here today. Vol continuing to come off a little bit in Valiant. Volatility premiums continue to come off. Obviously, there was a bombing in Belgium that is causing markets a bit of a stir today. We currently have the SPX down about 8, and that's what I'd expect, a little bit down, not a huge down move. It's enough to scare us a little bit, but it's probably not worthy of a huge sell-off. But it should cause people to, especially given the move we had. If I was going into a holiday weekend off of a bombing, given the huge move that we've had, I would take money off the table. That is what we are seeing today, and that explains why the SPX is maybe down a little bit today. But don't be surprised if any knee-jerk sell-off gets bought, and the movement that we see in VIX and movement we see in SPX goes away and goes away fast. There is obviously going to be some bid for things. You can see volatility is up. VVIX is up a little bit, trading near 90. But really, just VIX itself is up some to about 1460. And again, volatility. Don't be surprised if that gets faded as well. There's plenty of reason to fade. You can see that not a huge move in a lot of the futures. You got April up, a quarter, and the March weekly up a quarter today, and kind of the back months up a nickel or a dime. So tiny knee jerk, but nothing crazy. If you look at all the major ETFs, they're all moving. They're all down a little bit, and except for the pharmaceutical, which continues to show a little bit of strength. There's also some strength in, you look, Apple, Amazon, they're up some, Facebook. Apple, it looks like they are not going to have to go to court because some outside party figured out a way to crack the code. Apple may, although you got to wonder whether that's a good thing for Apple or a bad thing. Amazon up a little bit, so you got some of them moving around. The only area that's really getting kind of slammed is the airlines, where you can see AAL down almost 3%, Delta down, almost 3%, UAL down similarly, and then other names like Priceline and is down 2%, and Expedia down nicely, and things like that. TripAdvisor, I'm guessing, is going to be down as well. So a lot of the travel sites are getting down. That's the spot where any weakness is going to be drawn, and my guess is that volatility in the transpose, which is IYT, which is one we had been watching, is up nicely. And there you can see that if there's an area where vol's up, it's in transpose. All right, and you can see IYT, the transportation sector, is down, about 1%. So if there is a big portfolio drag, that's kind of what's pulling things. Moving on to things like metals, oil is slowing. It continues to slow down and is not crazy the way it was anymore. And gold is up nicely, although I think that's another area where I'd be surprised if it was able to hold things off. I think you're going to see oil vol into the 30s in the next couple of days. That's the way I think things line up. All right, folks. If you got questions, you can marketoptionpick.com, or you can call me 888-TRADE-01. Have a great morning. I will talk to you soon.